Something I've covered, something I've covered in the past and shown models for and everything. We actually went extensive on it. Just bringing it up because some people are just. Yes, a single star system generally has less oblong, more circular planetary orbits compared to a binary or multiple star system. This is a widely known thing, but very seldomly talked about when applied to our solar system. We have extremely oblong orbits that favor one side of our sun because we have other suns pulling our planet's orbits as they go around ours, like a multiple sun system is known to do. And you can read that right here. It says planets from a form of flat spinning disk, gas and dust, their mutual gravity tends to gently smooth and round out their paths into nearly circular loops. And of course, the other ones pull and stretch regular paths into a very long egg-shaped loops, in effect known as high orbital eccentricity. People, just by known facts of like that, we live in a multiple sun system. And that's this is your AI, okay? I mean, we could go on and on and on and on. Orbital mechanics is what it is. I mean, this isn't something new. That's reason I'm doing this one is because, of course, we've got a Timmy troll over here talking about which is circular orbit rotating that electromagnetic beast that they had made in the video I just made. Yeah, they were orbiting in a circle. Exactly, because there was only one magnet in the center of it. Um, you can read his words. I'm not going to repeat them. Then he's like, blah, blah, blah. Well, of course, a moon and a planet are going to be a little bit different than dead ball bearings. Our planet actually has a magnet field to repel the moon with. And the moon has a small magnetic field itself, so that keeps the planets and the moon separated in the Lagrange point. We've covered this extensively. You seem very confused for your supposed high IQ there. This is very simple, elementary stuff, bro. And it isn't my fault that everything, including AI and everything else, says that the moon does not go retrograde. You're a little confused. And it's probably do your formula over here with your IQ shit. That's probably why you're confused, Lee. It's simple. Let's talk to the Google about it. Again, does the moon go retrograde? No, the moon never goes into retrograde. It isn't supposed to, but it is. I agree. It is. But it's not supposed to, and it never has before. Just like the man in the moon's never done a cartwheel. And if you look at time and date,
the moon will be rising today at 5:03 p.m. in South Dakota.
See there? You can go look at your eastern horizon and see it look like a grin.
The moon will set at different times across South Dakota. Specifically, it will set at 1:05 a.m. in Pierre,
That's where I'm
12:18
at.
a.m. in Rapid City, and 12:54 a.m. in Sioux Falls, all on July 23, 2026.
So I could literally be looking at the horizon anywhere I'm at just by like at the right time and see actually on the fucking western horizon it looks like a grin. From a frown to a grin. It used to rise wax, set wax. That means right side lit, right side lit. That's how it used to rise, and that's how it used to set. It never fucking laid down as a frown and then stood up throughout half the night and then laid back down like a fucking grin before until the last few years. In human history, dude. And it started doing a retrograde dance across the fucking sky also, indicating we tilted. It's not just the moon. It's the galactic plane. It's Orion. Orion's a frickin' constellation star, not a polar star. You're really showing, truly, you're not a very smart guy, dude. This is simple stuff. And for you new people, don't take my word for it. Please do exactly what I just showed you. Look at the time the moon's rising and look at the east, and then look at the west when it's setting. You can stand on your head. I don't care how you look at the moon. Relative to the horizon, at rise it's going to be a frown. At set, it'll be a grin. And Texas just had a 5.0 because that's the new California. Had to pull it up and look. I was like, damn. Anyway, yeah. We've got 7 now instead of 4, and we just had 4. And I just said we're multiple quakes and elevated, and we're at 1122. That's because, we're having some IMF-ery going on. And it's human spiking. I could tell. I had no longer downloaded that motherfucker. He had like 17 fucking posts up again. I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay, we could detail that because, some people might have a question. There are new people. And I have detailed this in the past, why we have elliptical orbits and single sun systems tend not to. And in my demonstration over here, Moon Goes Retrograde, you can see
For your testimony.
was given some magnetic stuff going on over here that I found online. And he's talking about this one right here, where they're going in circular orbits, and that's not how it works. And I just showed you, actually,
Doing cartwheels,
in fact,
too. Man in the Moon is doing a...
In fact, it is the way it works in a single sun system. And that is a single magnet system. It's not a sun. But they work like it is a sun because there's inverted magnets in there, and they have a Lagrange point, just like I've demonstrated over here. That's why planets orbit. It isn't gravity; it's opposing magnetic fields, and that's just simple stuff. Glad I could clarify for you.